Alright, so tonight I want to talk about the Kizer Towser K. Got this knife a while back, been carrying it. When you look at it, I haven't totally killed the blade. I've used it, but it's not, I wouldn't consider it hard use. I'm not out there batoning wood or whittling wood. I'm just using it for common everyday tasks at work, at home. But the blade steel on it's 154 cm. It's held an edge so far really well, and this thing's a chunker. It's the copper scaled, and it's definitely not lightweight, but there's a lot of pluses to it. And the overall length of the knife is probably about 4.5 inches. It does have not a deep carry pocket clip, so if the deep carry is important to you, work in a casual environment, shirts are generally untucked, so they usually cover it in the pocket, so a little tiny bit sticks out. So if that's a problem, probably not the knife for you. That said, I haven't actually it may be deep carry compatible, because looking at it, it may be in the 2 down screws here. So if you move it up, it has options, so it might be a little bit carried a little bit more deeper than it's set up out of the package. But for me, it works great. And honestly, the heft, I've actually learned that I'd rather have this chunker of a knife than a super lightweight one. You definitely feel it in the pocket, you know it's there. If you have a phone or a wallet and you accidentally catch it on the way out, you know it's gone. A, it makes a thud when it hits the floor, and B, you just don't feel a weight in your pocket. So if you lost it, if it came out when you're out in your yard or something, you would definitely notice that it's not there pretty quickly. So I guess that's one bonus. And honestly, it just, carrying a heavier knife just feels right. I don't really know how to explain that, but for me, it just, maybe it balances, you got wallet and stuff in the other pocket. I don't know, it just feels right. So I don't know, I like it. As you can see with the copper scales, I'm starting to get a little bit of patina, especially on the edges. T6 screws here and here. Pivot is T8. And I'm not sure what the availability is on this anymore. I'm not sure if it's out of production or not. It would be a shame if it is, because it's an awesome knife. It is centered up perfectly. And open it up, and the blade is just awesome. And the jimping on the back is it's aggressive enough that it's really grippy, which is very nice. You got here you go, the 154 cm listed there. And I don't know if they had the designer's mark on there. I don't know if that's the designer's mark right there. And the blade, so I'm going to go cutting edge is 3 1/8 maybe, but it looks a lot more than that. Now of course, like my other Kizer, I got the Militaw, which I absolutely love. Super smooth on closing. And let's get the weight here. And you'll see what I mean by the weight. So it is, basically call it 6.75 grams and 191, oh, not mils, that was 6.74 ounces and 191 grams. So it is definitely not a light knife, but do a little sharpness here. I did finally get a phone book, and I've kind of learned this paper is a little finicky. Now I see why it's good for cutting tests, because it wants to roll over. And you can see that will cut finely. I mean, this is just effortless. And that's after use, so it's holding an edge well. This is my first time using 154 cm, and I'm actually really impressed. But overall, I am super impressed with this knife. And if I didn't point it out, you can see here it is lefty friendly. It's got reversible pocket clip. You got a lanyard hole there. So yeah, if you're looking for a great knife and you can still find one of these, I got this for 50 bucks. Kizer Towser K is just an awesome EDC knife. And the blade shape, from the blade shape to, I got a large to extra large hand for glove wise. So, and the other thing I've noticed is you can get down still pretty much on a good portion of the blade. And yes, my knuckles are resting, but you can use your hand to press it down. So even though it's kind of angled up, you can still get down and still get most of the blade on a flat surface to do cutting. So yeah, if you can get one of these still, highly recommend it. And like I said, for me, the price was right, 50 bucks. You can't beat that. So hope you enjoyed. If you could get a like, subscribe, and comment, be much appreciated. Take care.